So in the previous video, we were able to finalize our coffee mug. In this video, we'll be going over Blender's material system and just introducing you to how it works, and yeah. So in this video, we're going to be explaining the material system in Blender. We're not going to go into texturing this proper, but I'll just quickly explain what the material system looks like so that you have some idea. So firstly, let's restore our layout a little bit back to normal. Just drag this all the way to the side. If you want it to be completely gone, just right click on the edge, click join areas, and then hover over that window. Just make sure your arrow is pointing towards this window, and you left click, and we're back to normal. Now Blender's material system allows us to add color, texture, and detail to 3D objects. Each object in Blender can have a material that defines its appearance, right? So we can have this, let's just quickly add a cube for an explanation. These two, what that means is these two separate objects can have two different materials. So this can be pink, this can be black. So let's start by opening the material panel. So we have two ways we can add textures, right? We can come all the way to the properties panel and click on material and come to new, and this now has a material on it. Now to view this material, we can't view this material in this mode we're on right now. The way we can view this material is coming all the way up here. If you remember in the first video, we briefly touched on what these are. This is your viewport shading modes. This is just a solid view. It just shows us our model without a texture, so it just shows us the core. It just shows us a base model. This is the material model, and it shows us the material of our textures. As you can see, we switched to the material mode, and then this is rendering mode. We'll get into that a little bit later, but for now, just select this material preview mode, and we are able to preview our material. So now you might see we just added the material. Where is it? The reason why these two objects have the same material is because this material is the same color as our mug. Now we can just, once you've added that material, you can just left click, and then you have a color wheel come up. Now in this color wheel, you can left click, hold, and then just move it around, and you would see that we can now change the color of this cube to whatever we want. So think of this as a workshop for creating and adjusting materials. We can have the base color. We're going to go into the principled BSDF because it's the most powerful, some of the most powerful things you can use for making materials in Blender. But yeah, just think of this material panels as your workshop where you can adjust so many settings that we'll get into subsequently. So yeah, we've come to the end of this class. Hope you enjoyed yourself. For a take home, why don't you try adding textures to your model through the properties panel. It's quite simple, but for our next video, we're just going to touch on the basics of your principled BSDF, so it can get you started with properly texturing your models. See you in class.